I'll put this in the beginning. I'm not sponsored. I have no affiliate links. The links in the description will just be to her website. I'm not getting paid or anything. Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Today I want to do a quick video of a new regimen that I'm going to be starting, and hopefully this may help you in the future with your finances. This year to date, I have had 3 crowns and a root canal on one of those crowns. You can see in my teeth, I have fillings in almost every single one of my teeth except for the front. And if you go to the dentist like I do for fillings, root canals, crowns, these things are in the thousands of dollar range for just one. And like I said, I've had 3 crowns and a root canal this year. The dentist will give you Smile Generation Care Credit, right? These are interest-free payment options. But for us, it's debt. For you and I, it's debt. For them, it's money in their pocket. They are fine to have you sign up for them. They are quick to offer it to you. And this is with insurance. You know, I'm part of a union, right? We have insurance. Now, what I've heard from a lot of different people is for major dental, like endodontic stuff, crowns, root canals, the dental insurance doesn't cover a lot. And so that's kind of universal in the States right now. I came across this dentist that a guy in my Bible study recommended, more of like a holistic approach than just sort of this fillings, crowns, root canals, extractions, screws in your mouth, right? All of these. I want to save money. So if you are in the same boat as me, that's why I'm making this video. I will be documenting my progress through this regimen. I'm going to show you guys where I'm getting this from. I'll have a breakdown video if you would like of exactly the cost for, say, a family of 3. So my wife and I and our daughter are going to be using this regimen, and it's from Dr. Ellie Phillips. You've probably heard of her. She has a website. This website I'll put in the description below. But this is her kit, and this is what you get in the kit: some pre-rinse. You brush, you use after rinse and after rinse. And this is all based around, these are her products. The Zelly's products are her products that she created with xylitol. So you probably have heard of it, or, you know, maybe seen it online. And for her, this is like the kind of magical, it's not magical, but this is the thing that helps good bacteria in your mouth sort of remineralize your teeth. There's a bunch of information on her website. Frequently asked questions. She has different written documents that you can find. This is the specific like kit that I'm using for this regimen. It's about $85 after shipping, and as you can see from the photo, you can get all these things from Walmart. So again, if any of you want sort of a detailed, maybe an Excel spreadsheet breakdown on cost, I can do that for you. You know, I would enjoy doing that, because I ordered this kit maybe 2 weeks ago, and some of these rinses for a family of 3 we're running out already. So, you know, it will be a monthly cost, but here's where I'm at, guys. Like I said, 3 crowns and a root canal. I've took on more than $4,000 of debt for my teeth alone. My wife has had a few procedures done as well, so we're aggressively paying, you know, maybe $400 to $500 a month right now in these interest-free credit cards to pay for the different procedures that we've had done. So this $85 kit is nothing. And maybe some of you are already doing these things. That's great. And, you know, I was somebody that was raised on a lot of candy, a lot of soda. I didn't brush a lot when I was younger, so a lot of my fillings, all of this stuff is on me. That's my responsibility. For many years now, I have brushed twice a day. Dr. Phillips, she says that many Americans brush and floss, and they're still sort of running into these issues of root canals, crowns, fillings, extractions, etc. And so she's been a dentist since the 1970s. So, and her teeth are immaculate. They're not perfectly white. They're naturally white. And this, I'm not, guys, I'll put this in the beginning. I'm not sponsored. I have no affiliate links. The links in the description will just be to her website. I'm not getting paid or anything. This is, that my channel is, if I can help one person, that's what my channel's here for. So I'm going to be documenting and sharing my experience using this kit. You don't have to. You can follow along if you'd like. And so with that, I want to share. I think there's a lot of channels and videos on YouTube sharing people's experience. So that's another thing that I'm going to do now is shout out this channel that I watched this video. This gal, her channel is called Low Key Life, and I'll put her channel in the description too. She has done a pretty good documentation, sort of about like every 3 months. So this is her 12-month xylitol results. She doesn't use everything in Dr. Ellie's kit, but she does refer a lot to her information. She doesn't use the mouthwashes, but here's some photos that you can see from, about roughly a year's. She has more photos in here. This is just a screen grab at one point in her video. Again, and in-depth kind of documentation, description of what she's using, what she's doing. So I wanted to shout out that channel as well. And again, this is just a video that I came across on the internet, was informative to me. And then again, looking at her teeth, right, not perfect teeth, but just regular ordinary people like you and I, right? And this is, again, Dr. Phillips claims that you can start her kit Regimen anytime, anywhere in your oral progression in life. No age or stage doesn't matter. So for me, I have a lot of fillings. I already have some root canals and crowns, and so that's where I'm at. Our daughter, thank God, doesn't have any cavities or fillings. So my wife and I are hoping to keep her from, unfortunately, the financial pitfalls that we've had to take because of our poor oral health. And some of that's on us, right, guys? Again, this isn't some sort of magic, thing. She does say that there's science behind this sort of remineralization in your teeth that they can do kind of on their own, which I think God created it that way. But a good diet. So I've been trying to cut out things like pop, candy. A good diet is important as well. This isn't, you can't just eat whatever you want whenever you want. Her regimen and this gal too, they practice what's called mouth resting. So your saliva has bacteria in it that helps this sort of remineralization and strengthening of your teeth. The enamel and how they're built and how they're made, like how our teeth were created. And again, by God, this is a design, and it's pretty cool in my opinion. But I wanted to make this video for you guys. Again, I think I'm going to be doing a documentation sort of thing. We started about 2 weeks ago, November 5th. So about 2 weeks from when this video will release. But I wanted to share that. Again, guys, the links will be in the description. I don't have any sponsorships, affiliates, none of that. You don't have to worry about that. I'm literally just trying this because, again, I prefer $85 over the thousands that we have been paying for, and for fake teeth, fillings that you don't know how long they're going to last, when they're going to break. To keep your original teeth healthy and preserved is the best option for your health, for your wallet's health, etc. So if you guys want to subscribe for that journey, again, I will try to be maybe I'll do it every couple months, kind of like she did, 3 months, 4 months, every 4 months, to let you guys know how it's going. And again, Dr. Phillips, she makes some claims. I'm hoping to not have to get super expensive endodontic work ever again. That's kind of my hope, what I'm doing with this regimen. And then again, if you wanna break down this, what you see here, this is what's in the in her kit. So she has some like 1-star reviews down here where people say, I got ripped off. This is what came in the kit. Like, it's literally on the picture on the website. This 1, 2, 3 rinses, Crest toothpaste, and her mints. Like, and she explains it, you know, it comes with a booklet. She explains why each product she uses, right? Some of the modern stuff we have extra chemicals and things that don't work well with the microbiome that's in our mouths, and the good bacteria that scientists and dentists have now discovered that is in our saliva and in our mouths. So this, what you see on the screen, that's what comes in the kit. And again, after shipping, it's about $85. But most of this stuff you can just get at Walmart, Target, Amazon, whatever you want. And like I said, for a family of 3, we have already gone through some of these, and I've already ordered more on Amazon. So if you wanted kind of a, what is this going to cost me per month, I could do that in another video. Let me know down in the comments. I don't want this video to be too long, so I'll leave it there. As always, guys, take care, and God bless you and your family.